It is time for the question of the week. So with that, you know, it really burns me, man, to see how we've been declassified, reclassified, renationalized, denationalized for all these years on the approach of who we are. And in turn, it is now we getting all the documents that we can get, the receipts, books, ledgers, decrees, and being able to read them for ourselves and even get those that can interpret certain languages for ourselves, as well as what our grandparents have told us in our own households and bloodlines. We got to be opposite of what we know or what we're studying for ourselves when it comes to our nation and what our nationality is and who we stand to be as a people and tribe and nation as Aboriginal Niggros of America. It's interesting how it's okay for the colonizers to tell us who we are, to constantly, continuously change our identity over time to suit their agendas. But when it comes to us claiming who we are and putting out who we are, we got to be sensitive to other nations and how they feel about it. Go figure. The people that were stripped of all identity, culture, heritage, history, you name it, God, you name it, land, we supposed to be sensitive to how other people feel about how we feel about who we are. But nobody cared about how we felt about being stripped of who we are in our land and so on. How did that work for us? Even now, we are the original people, the melanated people of Earth, all over. Just literally by science alone says the dominant gene came before the recessive gene. But yet still, we gotta play these games as if we ain't do the walking and talking first. Go figure. You know, so when we talk about our people and our people say, well, we got some Niji in us, some Aboriginal Negro in us, I always tell people we don't got some of nothing in us. We the original people. If anything, all other nations got some of us in them. Original people are the dominant. We are the ones who came first. So everything after us has some of us in them. We don't have nothing of them in us. That's a Jedi mind trick. So wherever any nationality start, you best to believe it started with melanated people first. And that's just 100. So when my people tell me that I'm the indigenous, endogenous, Aboriginal Niji of America, the true American, you know what, can't even say it. Go figure. Might violate somebody's reality. But my reality been violated so much to the point of 2024, I still can't get reparations, nor can I get any type of justice for the crimes against humanity done to me on no level. Even sitting in a systematic system of injustice, a system set up where we had systematic racism up and down the country, institutionalized racism up and down the country, but I gotta endure, regardless of the reality. We have a legal system that is lopsided when it comes to dealing with us illegally. Go figure, in the sense of what it is. We got we got supremacy running up and down the country, all over. Foundation is embedded in it. But when it comes to me researching and professing who I am based off of my own lineage, it's like I gotta watch how I say it, because I might offend other people. Like, really? Like, don't y'all know the history of this country and the basis of what has been done to this melanated skin? How can I, who are those who've been victimized and still under the same authority of that reality of victimization of what we've been through to this day, be subjected to how you feel? What about how we feel? What about our reality? How do that work for us? We gotta be pretty much have sympathy for all others when no one has justice for us in the form of what it's supposed to be. Where's our legal authority and rights to stand as a nation as we see fit? This is the reality of what we stand, but yet still we're forced to bow down to everybody else's feelings and emotions and thoughts about us, but our own thoughts, our own feelings, our own reality about where we're coming from, even with receipts, we can't absorb it. We gotta downplay it in order to make others feel okay. How did that work for us? And how did that work for you? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to our plight here in America, we is America. We are the United States. We are what everybody enjoys on a day-to-day basis. All the things that you smile about, all the things that makes you happy, all the things that move you in your household, all the things that bring you together, at one point in time brought us destruction. Go figure. And even now, we endure under the same rules, under the same regulations, just manipulated a little bit different, just moved a little bit different by the pen, no longer with the mighty whip or sword. And in turn, yet still, we endure. And with that, when it comes to us uniting, when it comes to us coming together, when it comes to us and our nationality, we hold truth to who we are by unifying together as melanated people, the Aboriginal Niggros of America, who've been here way before the ships arrived. And with that, that is the question of the week. You let me know. Peace, peace.